Break out the ratchet.
I hate that about Floyd Rose. Matt just got a brand new like $3,000 guitar. It is beautiful.
Yeah, I saw that.
It is so gorgeous.
What kind of guitar?
Oh, I don't even know.
It looks like paper wood.
It's like a custom fucking made guitar too. It's a nice custom 6-string, and he has a really
How did
nice
he get
custom
that?
8.
He paid for it, or
Yeah, no, he traded oats and honey. Actually, he traded chickens, 5 chickens.
don't start with the chickens again. No, I thought he got like he won a thing or something.
No,
that's
bought
how
it.
I.
He wanted
Oh,
a
okay.
ridiculously expensive guitar.
Suhr Modern Plus.
Oh, he responded?
SUH, yeah. He bartered. He
That's what I'm saying.
bartered.
You must give great head there, Matt.
Yeah.
Just
Three
kidding,
nuts.
buddy.
3 nuts for $1.
It's a whole lot of nuts.
I'm gonna bring the guitar over into the stream so everyone can see.
It's a whole lot of nuts.
That's the guitar.
That's sexy. I like the finish on that.
Yeah.
It's
And
fretless.
no, it's not fretless. It's just a cover for when they ship
Oh.
it. But yeah, Matt was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, he's been working the whole time. I got mad Corona money, and then he's like, "Fuck that! I'm buying the most expensive guitar I want."
That's good. You're helping the economy.
Yeah, helping the private businessman.
All my extra money's going to fucking tuition. Fuck.
I know. Trying to go out there and be smart. See, Matt, you know what would
Which
be
is
cooler
retarded
if
that they
they,
didn't give you a
if
discount.
they added
You can.
another string right there, and then it had a gigantic whammy bar, and you go wee 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 wee, just like that. I mean, I know it has the whammy bar, you just didn't fucking screw it in. Is it like a one that's like kind of like that kind of shape, and it screws into the body like that?
Like that? Like this?
Or is it like old school,
Alright.
old school Fender, like where it's like,
All right, there, Bob Ross. Painted a pretty little whammy bar.
A happy little whammy.
happy little whammy bar. Look,
Happy little
Matt,
whammy.
I'm gonna engrave it for you.
Yo, Joe, did I ever show you the guy who? There's a guy literally not even not a quarter mile. He's like on the other side of the block from where I work, and he makes custom guitars, and they're like $20,000.
Wow.
I know I showed Matt.
Look, Matt.
I actually don't even
Look
know
at my
the name of
skill.
it.
Look at my skill. I fucking engraved this for you upside down. That proves I'm dyslexic because I had no problem writing this upside down.
No, that proves you have ADD.
I don't have ADD. I have ADHD.
Whatever. That's what it proves that you have.
It's in high definition.
Yes.
I know because I know it proves you have ADHD because Matt made me watch this video on this guy who was like doing psychoanalysis on this other guy.
That's very descriptive on why you knew it.
He explained it. It was like an hour-long video. You want me to talk about the whole fucking thing right now? No, thank you.
I mean, yes. Right now, do it.
What? Sounds like a thing from the Kiwi Farms.
Kiwi Farms.
Actually, it's a forum that's just a wolf shit posting.
Look, Matt. Look how perfect I made this for you. Right there. Let me draw on that nice little whammy. Here.
Look at what I just sent you. I don't
gonna
think
paint-
you would like these guitars, Joe, by the way, mind you.
Matt, you need an extra knob, actually. This one right here makes you play better, so we're just going to turn that to 11. It's very important that we have this on the guitar. See, it's right now set to 11. Right there. That button will always make you play better. And then it's very important that we have a cutoff switch right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need the
Buckethead cutoff switch. Yo, Ethan, you falling asleep there, buddy? You don't like guitars, Sylvie? There it is. Look, that button right there. It helps you
So you could play Jordan.
You could play Buckethead riffs.
That's the Van Halen button.
Yep. Actually, the Van Halen button's right here, and it's set to 11. It's called "I Could Play Like a God" right there. That one. That's a really nice one.
So that's the God knob.
That's the God knob.
Sucking dick.
God knob.
Sounds like something you asked for. How much for a God knob?
How much is it to install a God knob?
There we go.
$15, little man.
Put that shit.
Oh, I'll do it free of charge.
Look at these. Look. He's got those humbuckers split. It's actually so dope. So what we're going to do is we're going to show the chat here how this humbucker splits. So if you just find a line down the center, that's where it splits. Those are actually two single coils wrapped up together to make a humbucker.
Is it chrome?
Why is it called a humbuckle and not like a double
Humbucker.
coil? Yeah, but why is it called that and not like a double coil?
Joe, how does a humbucker differ from a bumfucker?
And as you can see right here, the body's cut in a slight V shape on the single coil mid tap. This is to allow maximal electronic magnetism when it pulls from the south pole right there. Because it's all magnetized, it needs to have that opening right there to pull from the lower humbucker, which has the lower frequency sounds. So it uses magnetic waves by pulling that way, and the guitar always helps if it's facing north. So as long as the guitar is facing north, then we know that it's due process.
What's that called, Joe?
Is that where Santa Claus lives?
Yes, exactly. So it's actually Santa powered. This guitar is Santa
Government
powered.
makes laws.
Yeah.
I'm amused that Joe's trying to explain Gaussian theory.
It's actually
Gaussian
string theory.
law.
See this 6 strings here? There's 6 strings. It's string theory. It's a string
We're
instrument.
talking about magnetism.
Nope. No, we're talking about Sanatism.
Oh,
It points north to the North Pole, and it's Santa powered. That's why Mac got it for Christmas.
Who the fuck is Galileo?
Yeah, exactly.
Good question.
Galileo Figaro. Let me go.
Pete, let me
studied
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What color is Santa Claus's red suit?
Oh, this really separates the men from the boys.
is it a dark pink?
Yes. Goddamn legend. He figured it out. It was a nice dark pink with a black trim.
So
That would have been the bonus
let's
point.
take a look right here. This is actually the Flabbergaster knob. When set in the backwards position, it does reach 88 miles an hour, and that's very important for actual trajectory. But when it's put forward, it helps us out with the branch of judicial law, and it's very important. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just set that over into the front forward switch facing position, and this will allow for the due process of North Satanism to definitely work.
So Joseph, conversely, how does it get maximum lift?
Oh, the maximum lift actually is all in the head right here. See these 6 knobs? They're actually stand for 666 for Satan, and he actually helps Santa. I know Santa and Satan are very spelt very closely, and that's why, because they actually help each other. So Santa relies on Satan's 6 knobs here, the 666 knobs, to provide all the power it needs. So if you take a look right here on this first chrome knob, it actually has a little pentagram on it. We can't see, but if we scroll in, we probably could. I don't have that feature available. We need to buy it. It's on the DLC. So we can't do that right now. But right here, we have 666, 666, and the Satan is actually powering Santa. So it's very important. This is why Matt spent most of his money on this guitar. It's very important.
Now, Joe,
Comes with a complimentary spoiler.
with those statistics that you proved, can you show us how this guitar will do its job, which was ultimately to improve Matt's sex life?
Oh yes, absolutely. If we look at the forward knob right here, this is what we call the latch knob that attaches to the
Female.
what?
Attaches to the female knob.
Yes, actually, it attaches
Actually,
to
that
the
would be
female
called-
opening of the strap.
So we call the dock.
So what he's doing is he's actually strapping on the power right here to achieve maximal vaginicity.
Is that gonna help him generate power from the top or the bottom?
Oh, Matt's definitely a top player. We know it all from the beginning. Sometimes he gets lazy, but we know that he definitely is a top player.
Joseph,
Yes.
where is the lubrication distribution module?
Oh, it's right here. So you see the the back facing nubbin and the front facing nubbin. Now if you connect those with the strap, this red line right here, this is actually how the lubrication goes from the front to the back and hit it all from side to side.
Now, can that be upgraded with like some kind of cooling technique, such as a computer?
So this could be upgraded. If we turn it around and we take a look at the circus board, the circus board is actually right here behind the guitar. Yeah, the circus board, it's actually right behind here, and it has upgradable points. If we look right here, it's got the Flubbenister, and if we add the dude, stop laughing. If we add the Flubbenister, and then we add the 2 things of flip-flops. See, the flip-flops are right here. They're actually 2 things of RAM, but they're flip-flops because they flop each other. And then we go back to the Fibonizer, and it actually works off the Fibonacci sequence, which is very, very important. I'm actually going to draw it right here for you.
I actually like that you referenced flip-flops there. I thought you'd forgot that.
And there's the
JK
Fibonacci sequence. See, Matt, exactly. This is the right string theory. The circus board is actually very important. It is. It is. I know.
Matt, you miss so much.
So as you can see, like Matt definitely put a good enough amount of money in here. Like we saw, we got the front and back nubbin, and yeah, there's a
buoyancy detector.
Oh yes, it's right here. It's actually right here. This might look like a camera flaw, but actually this penis-shaped device right here is the buoyancy detector, and it's attached to the flong. And the flong. The buoyancy, sorry, not the buoyancy. The buoyancy actually is right here.
Come on, it's the 5th grade, Joe. Buoyancy.
If you look,
okay? The study of botanology.
Yeah. I mean, it's attached right here, and it goes all the way through the string theory, through the humbucker, which is attached to the single coil tab, back to humbucker, to, I know we don't, this is a transistor box, this little metal thing right here, and what's important about that is there's 6 of them, right? And there's 6 gears. So to put it into each gear, you have to use this lever right here, and every time you move it in a quarter turn, it moves it to a new gear. And it's very important that you stick to gears 1 through 3 first. If you try to skip all the way to 6, you'll probably miss your sweep. So it's very important just to nail it down and actually go notch by notch. Listen to the hum of the guitar. You'll know when to switch it. It's very intuitive.
At which RPM level would you recommend to shift?
Roly poly molies. I'm not ready to lost it.
Roly poly. So the roly poly molies are integral.
Oh man,
They're super important to the function.
Roly poly molies.
That felt like 45 fucking minutes. Holy crap.
Oh, the roly poly molies.
Just look at this fucking playbook that was drawn on this fucking guitar pic.
Joe, you're gonna have to start the YouTube channel now and just make that a video for the YouTube channel.
That was fucking gold.
He actually got another viewer.
So what RPMs you did? Yeah, you just, you the roly poly moly.
A very technical term, absolutely.
Yeah, I know. We gotta dial it back. Yep. So the dial's right here, so we're just gonna dial it right on back.
You gotta take that. God knob down to fucking about 5.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's very important. We've learned a lot about this guitar. We understand that the guitar must always point north to Santa, and it's powered by Satan and his 6 knobs right here. And the buoyancy is connected to the Fibonister. And then we got our nice circus board right here with the Fibonacci and the Fibonacci sequence with the flip-flops. So, we're good.
Is that a full-size 5-ring circus?
No, see, it's not a 5-ring circus. It's only rated for 4 because, oh shit. Well, we don't want to talk about that here. It's not really important. But let's just...
Are you stalling? I want your credentials.
I do believe that 5th ring draws an exponential amount of power, so it may cause the guitar to, shit.
Well, that's a good theory right there.
Literally, it shits its own feces.
Well, we haven't really talked about the housing. If we take a look at the housing, it's G&G. It's called God and Gay. That's very important right here. It definitely does help the guitar. And if we look right here, this is actually a fin. We call this the fin of Fibonacci, and it's actually helps power the Fibonacci board right here. And if you look a little bit closer, it's got this dot right here. That's the yin of the yang. So as you know, that it's the moon spirit. So it's very important that we add the moon spirit to this guitar, because how else would it get powered? The push and pull of waves, obviously. Maybe not electromagnetic waves, but definitely the push and pull of ocean waves. So, as you can see, that's why we have 5 here. 5 for the 5 oceans. There's actually 7 oceans, but 2 of them don't count because they don't actually point north towards Santa.
I do have a question about the God and Gay Company. While a reputable corporation, I've always heard that their flip-flops are a little bit
Floppy?
they don't really perform up to standards. What can you say?
So what we like to do about the flip-flop boards, and for everyone tuning in today, they're actually right here, the flip-flop boards right here. And they're manufactured right here in God's country, Alabama. So if you see... That's true, I should change the live streaming guitar lesson. As you see, these flip-flop boards are manufactured in our God's country of Alabama, and we keep the highest of standards. What we like to do is we make sure that anyone oppressed is working on those boards because they really need to be tied down straight.
Do you know what a JK flip-flop actually is?
Oh, JK flip-flop. Actually, she wrote the new Harry Potter episode. It's actually Harry sunscreen, and they go to the beach. It's a very good time.
It's a clock pulse component.
What the hell are you pulling this up? What are you fucking like Wikipedia? That's not true.
Yeah, it is. JK flip-flop.
JK flip-flop. The person who invented tongs. You walk around the sand and beach. Fucking Venice Beach. JK
You actually
flip-flop.
were in engineering when they went over JK flip-flops.
No, I was in Fashion 101 when they went over flip-flops.
Bedazzle.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You got to make sure they don't damage the skin.
Do not wear flip-flops unless you have manicured feet. That's what I learned. That's what I stick to. That's what G&G stands for, the God and Gay Company.
Well, in reality, they're used for clock pulses.
See, there's no clock on here. I told you, it's a circus board, not a clock. There is no clock on board.
It's a circus board.
It's driven by the magnetic field of the planet Earth. Hence why.
And a very small elephant that just walks in a circle around inside
Yeah,
the guitar.
that's why we have the ivory inlays right here. It's actually powered by the elephant.
Are we ready for the next game?
Yeah, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to play some Valorant.